My child, I'm calling you to step out of your comfort zone. I want you to embark on a new journey, something unfamiliar and unexplored by you. You might feel lost, not knowing which way to turn or where to start. And that's okay. To reach new heights and see the promises I have for you come to life, you must begin even if you don't feel ready. You don't need to overanalyze or have everything mapped out. What I need is for you to take that first step, to act on the inspiration I've stirred in your heart. Many get stuck here, frozen by the fear of not having a perfect plan. But to follow me, you need faith to move forward, even when the path isn't clear. Think about Peter walking on water. I called him to step out into the unknown, to do something he had never done. He had to decide whether to trust me over the chaos around him. And when he faltered, I was there to lift him up. This happens in your life too. I call you to new challenges, new opportunities, areas that seem beyond what you feel capable of. I ask you to create, to dream, based solely on my word. It's unsettling, isn't it? My ways often go against the world's need for detailed plans and assurances. But moving with faith, not fear, is how you'll fulfill your true purpose. Each time you respond bravely to my call, these steps of faith become less daunting. As you practice this obedience, stepping out as I guide you, you'll grow stronger in spirit. Your trust in me will deepen. You'll start to see this journey as an adventure. Peter may have faltered in his first attempt, but imagine how much more confident he'd be the next time I called him to step out of the boat. Having witnessed me override the laws of nature for him, walking on water, his faith would likely be stronger. Failure is part of the journey, my child. I don't seek perfection, but a willingness to rise and try again as I mold you into your destined self. The same Peter who briefly stumbled is now the one with an extraordinary story of walking on water through my strength. He was the only one who dared to experience the impossible that day. That moment of breakthrough was open to all my disciples, but only Peter seized it with faith. Don't fret about fully understanding my plans for you or maintaining perfect faith at all times. Just respond when I call. Step forward into the unknown in obedience. Some of your greatest tasks might seem illogical at first, but earthly logic is just that, earthly. The tasks I have for you are tied to the supernatural, the heavenly. There's a deeper logic in how I work, one that might not fit within your current understanding. That's why following me requires trust like that of a child. The mind of Christ appears foolish to the world, yet it's through faith, not doubt, that you can achieve miracles. These miracles begin when you step beyond the constraints of human logic at my instruction, even if it seems nonsensical. My dear child, I often urge you to start before you feel ready because your readiness, by human standards, matters less to me than a willing heart. I call into being things that are not yet. I see the end result of your purpose, already complete. I exist beyond the earthly limits of time, resources, qualifications, or connections. My power overcomes all earthly obstacles. If I give you a task, a vision, a dream, know that I've already prepared its realization in the spiritual realm. I'm seeking open, willing individuals to channel my extraordinary power. Those who start working on making it a reality through faith, even without seeing the whole picture. The real qualification is your availability and responsiveness to my voice. So, if I stir you to start that new venture, don't wait until you feel ready. Your ability comes from me, not just from within yourself. I will equip you as you move forward, but you must first take that daunting initial step, following my guidance without relying on worldly capabilities. Imagine what you can achieve with radical obedience and expectation of my divine intervention. You must leave behind the comfort of human control and understanding. So what is it that I'm calling you to start today? What dream or vision seems too daunting by earthly measures? Bring it to me. Be like moldable clay, ready and open for my work. As you step out in obedience, not constrained by limits, watch me work miracles. You might face skepticism and doubt, much like the wind and waves that challenged Peter. But keep your focus on me, not your circumstances. Let faith rise within you. Remember what I told Paul, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Your human limitations are opportunities for my power to manifest. I have entrusted you with tasks that go beyond earthly boundaries, visions and instructions that defy human logic, things you can't achieve by your own effort within the confines of natural law. Your role is to step forward in faith, following my directions with childlike trust, undeterred by seeming obstacles. Keep your eyes steadfastly on me as your supernatural provider, not fretting over earthly scarcities. Then you'll start to do the unthinkable against all odds. You'll feel my influence in unseen realms, turning the impossible into reality. My beloved, remember that nothing is impossible with me. Even faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. So, where have you drawn boundaries of impossibility around what I've called you to do? Have you set aside dreams or divine instructions because they seem too far-fetched or unachievable right now? Bring these dreams to me today. Lay them at my feet and affirm with confidence that with me all things are possible. Then watch as I begin to act when you move forward in obedience, not in limitation. Step out onto the water, my child. Move beyond the limitations of what's considered reasonable, realistic, or attainable. The realm of mere human possibility is narrow. Walk with me, your divine Father, into territories beyond natural laws. Take my hand and see me lift the constraints to support you. Together, through closeness and faith, we will achieve the impossible. If it feels too overwhelming, take it one step at a time. If you can't grasp the faith for a long-term goal, focus on what I'm asking you to do today. Break it down. You might not be ready for a 40-year journey, but what about the steps needed right now? Tackle this moment with divine faith and guidance, concentrating only on the immediate step ahead. One day at a time, and soon you'll realize you're walking on water, reaching goals that once seemed like distant fantasies. My plans will unfold through simple, consistent obedience. Small, faithful steps will eventually take you far beyond your current standing. So, what's the next step I'm asking of you today? You don't need to embark on the entire journey right now. Just respond to what I'm whispering to your heart for this day. Cherish this day. Use it wisely, responding to my guidance. Soon you'll build spiritual resilience and grace for all I have planned. Be encouraged, for I have overcome the world's limitations. Don't give up on parts of your dreams and visions just because they seem beyond earthly reality. Bring them back to me. Soon you behold miracles birthed through simple, radical faith and trust, continually seeing me make a way where there seems no way. Visions now made real because heaven's unlimited resource begins pouring through your willing earthly vessel, outpoured for those I wish to bless around you. The walk is light and easy by my grace, for my very presence brings joy and peace surpassing understanding. My plans and purposes align with the desire of your innermost heart, because I place them there. As you continually yield your thoughts and plans up to me, I transform them into better dreams than you dared ask or imagine. Until earthly plans fade to gray in the brilliance of living color I set before you. Why settle for lesser plans when I offer you a seat at my table in heavenly places? Mankind's greatest joys blossom from unlocking divine purposes I dreamed for them before time began. Discovery of the greater works I have for you if you dare believe. With a heart fully surrendered in faith, my glory will indeed fill the earth, one open heart at a time. But I need vessels, hearts ready to dream. Don't be distracted by the tumultuous waves and winds. In quietness and in solitude, open your heart solely to me. You will find boundless adventure, mercy without limits, and a love so radical it drives away all fears. In me, you find your very life, every movement, every breath. So draw continually from the true vine, moment by moment. Remain at the fountain, drinking deeply from its waters. Walk in harmony with my loving spirit as we journey this rich path side by side. You are never alone, forever enveloped in love. Go forth in peace today, spreading divine goodness to everyone you encounter.